Hey guys, this is Devin here with Hillbilly Networks. I saw something interesting the other day and I thought I'd post it. As you can see from the photo at the beginning of this video, I found this cable. Basically, I was testing a long section of cable. For me, that's long. You know, there's people that splice that test a whole lot longer. I was testing a section about 156,000 foot. And that's approximately, I think, 29 miles roughly. So, you know, I wouldn't quite consider that full-on long haul, but that's pretty long. Anyways, we had several bad spots, you know, loss-wise on splices, and then we had several that were actually, you know, the OTDR is not making it through the splice at all. So, you know, I'm basically sending a crew out, and they're going around, and they're dropping cans and splicing fibers at each can and location that I show that there was an issue at. And that's a bit of a process. It's very time consuming because, you know, you may find that where you thought, you know, there was an issue, you know, there's not a closure. So then you got to find a closure that's nearby, break the splice, test towards it. But I will actually do a video about a cool tool that I found from working with a national contractor that does fiber. This guy had been doing it for 25 years, and he showed me this cool tool called a divot tester, and I'm going to do a video on that now that I think about it. But anyways, not to get off on a tangent, I'll get back to the point of this is we found this fiber, you know, melted, not necessarily scorched. There's no burn marks, you know, as far as like charring. There's no charring anywhere, not on the pipe, not on the cable, not on the U-guard or the shielding as you might call it. None of it. The best thing I can think of is somebody might have had a brush fire going nearby, and the heat off of it, not the smoke, not the flames themselves, but the heat radiating off of it, because I used to work for a fire department, and you know, you build a big enough fire, it gets really hot close to it, and it can actually melt stuff. You know, house fires can melt cars. So that's, you know, my working theory on that is somebody built a brush fire, and it was close enough by that it was not burning or charring the metal, but it was enough to heat it up, that heat radiating off, and it melted the cable and melted the conduit. Also, though, you'll notice in the picture, the U-guard is really close to the ground wire. The way somebody ran the ground wire up this pole is beyond me. They actually spiraled the ground wire for a portion of it and then zigzagged it. So we're going to be sending somebody out there to redo the ground wire completely so that it is not touching, and there's the shielding, or the U-guard as we call it. But I thought I'd post that on there for y'all to see, and not just for, you know, y'all to see, but, you know, if you've seen this or you have an idea of what might have caused that, please comment and let me know, because, I mean, we are curious. There's no definitive answer of what caused it, because, you know, even if it was the ground you know, the ground wire touching it, and maybe lightning, that was one of the thoughts, is lightning might have hit the pole, might have traveled down the ground wire, electrified the shielding, and melted the cable and pipe. That's a possibility, but, you know, there's no scorch marks anywhere on the pole, so I'm not sure on that one. Doesn't appear that lightning hit it anywhere, but, you know, stranger things have happened. Maybe rains came and washed away the char marks, you know, if they weren't that bad. I don't see how they couldn't be if lightning hit it, but anyways, I just thought I'd post that on there for y'all to see, and share your thoughts, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.